above the hustle and bustle of these city streets, four of the world's greatest pippers are about to challenge your common sense and intuition at the regular meeting of the all-new Liars Club. And now to introduce our newest members, the chairman of our membership committee, Mr. John Barber.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and Travis. Welcome to the all-new Liars Club, the one show on television that would have more respect for George Washington if he'd said, "What cherry tree?" Now we would like to introduce you to three more honest people, but instead, we're going to introduce you to three very honest talents. She plays Linda in the Fox series duet. Here she is, Alison LaPlaca. My son's favorite character from my son's favorite show, he plays Shotty LaRue, and Frank's plays Don Yesso. The outstanding actor who plays lifeguard in the series Wise Guy, he's also a brilliant musician. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Byrne. And now the star and host of the show, a very dreamy young man who sometimes walks around with his head in the clouds unless he bends over. Here he is, Eric Boardman.
Thank you, John. Hello, everybody. How you doing, gang? Hi, stars. Hello, welcome to New Liars Club. John, how come they get outstanding and brilliant and I just get height jokes? I've never understood that.
Well, when you become outstanding and brilliant, we won't be doing any more height jokes.
Anyway, you've met the professional prevaricators over here, haven't you? All right, how you doing, gang?
Prevaricators?
Yeah. And that was spontaneous. We've met the stars. Let's meet our players. You are, sir.
John.
And John, what do you do?
I'm a biology student.
A biology student. All right. And you are?
I'm Janet Roche.
And Janet, what do you do?
I am a full-time mom, and I'm married, and my daughter is 4 months old.
And her name is?
Brittany.
Is she watching?
She will be.
Or teething at the same time. I don't know. Number three, you are?
Dave Smith.
And Dave, what do you do?
Accounting work for the government.
Whoa. Yeah. And he's working for the government right now, probably. And finally, you are?
Mabel Penny,
And Mabel, what do you do?
just a housewife.
Oh, don't say just a housewife to us.
My mom was just a housewife.
Yeah. Anyway, we wish you good luck here.
Wait, did they come out right?
And look what she has.
Anyway.
Mom, I didn't mean that, I swear. Oh, God. She'll never
Anyway, I
forgive
know
me
you know how to play the game. I know you guys know how to play the game. I'll remind everybody how we play the New Liars Club. Real simple. A strange object is placed in front of this very, very strange group over here. Each one will tell a story about it, but only one story is true. Players, all you have to do is find out the person telling the truth. We start you with 100 points apiece here. Round one, the odds are even 1-to-1. You can bet up to half your amount each time, up to 100 points. And we play 4 rounds here on the Liars Club. And if anybody should get all 4 rounds correct, Linda, what do they win?
Vericron's elegant anniversary-style Leicester quartz clock, solid brass case, rotating pendulum, etched beveled glass panes designed to enhance any decor, furnished by Vericron. And Wellington's Taperflex Orion RM50 combo ski package. Vinyl vests, ski case, accessories, graphic design, coordinated colors, fun and fashion, furnished by Wellington. Plus, Hitachi's compact disc player, roulette and random play, random memory track search, wireless remote control lets you call the tune from the comfort of your favorite chair, furnished by Hitachi.
Yeah. Great prizes, great players, great stars. Let's get started with John Barber.
Well, first of all, Eric, I should say I should apologize to you about the height jokes because my wife happens to be crazy about you, and I shouldn't have said that. So I want you to know, as a witty, talented man, you have no equals. Superiors, yes. Equals, no.
I'll take it as a compliment. You don't get many. Go ahead, John.
Some people have a problem with gas. And natural gas is a force that's needed, unfortunately, to fuel a lot of our turbines and a lot of our homes. And we have to cap natural gas. This is a natural gas cap. And this spins around here, and it releases only a certain amount, whatever is needed.
A natural gas cap. That's brilliant. Yeah. Allison?
I have personally seen a lot of these. This is the end, or the nozzle, at the end of a fireman's hose.
You date a lot of firemen?
A fireman's hose, you say?
It is the nozzle at the end of a fireman's hose. What do you say to that, Donnie?
She's so cute. I didn't mean that.
Do you date firemen?
Hey, man.
Just asking.
No, that's okay. Good thing I just moved to California. Because I had a chance of going up to San Francisco, where they got them winery things up there. And
Winery things,
yeah. And, you know, they got them big, huge vats. And this sucker stuck to the side of it. And what they do is, you know, them guys how they, like, always, like, looking for bouquet, and they swish it, and they spit it out and stuff? It's because the wine needs to be, you know, like, purified. So what they do is they take this little thing, and it's got all kind of filaments up in there, and it gets out the,
Impurities.
yeah. Because you don't want to get all of that,
Scum.
yeah. And that's, what?
I didn't know you were such an enophile.
I don't fool with animals.
Enophile is a... What is an enophile, John?
A wine connoisseur.
A wine
Oh,
connoisseur.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
All right. It's a spigot for a wine, or a filter for a wine thing?
Yeah.
Cane.
I thought he
A wine
explained that
cane.
pretty eloquently.
Jim Burns, help me.
Let's
please.
get down to the fact of the business here. This is a piece of marine hardware, which is used. You get this at the ship chandler, and you roll. You know, when you want to set your jib, this is what you set it around, baby.
Yeah. If we need a jib
Marine
setter,
hardware.
this is the thing. Okay, marine hardware. Those are the stories. Your challenge is to place your bets right now. Figure out who is telling the truth. I'll remind you of the tall tales told by this tawdry group. John said it is a natural gas cap. Allison said it is a nozzle for a fireman's hose. Don said it is a wine purifier. And Jim said, no, it's a marine jib setter. All right, we'll start with you, John. How many points you betting?
I bet 50.
Janet says
50.
David goes for
30.
and Mabel goes for
30.
30. Bets are in place, stories are told. I'm playing along just like you guys. What do you think it is? It is a fire nozzle. Allison was telling the truth. It is a nozzle for a fireman's hose. John, we'll start with you. If you bet on Allison, you win 50 points. You bet on Allison. Yeah. The same is true for you, Janet. If it says Allison, it does. Yeah. David, you going to keep the trend going? Did you bet on Allison? You did. Yes. Mabel, you bet 30 points on Jim. We'll be back to continue the fun here on the Liars Club. Karen, our stage manager, just gave me the cue. It's time to start round two. And round two is very similar to round one, except now the odds are doubled, 2-1 for round two. And we will start with the lovely and talented Jim Burns.
All right.
Take it away, lovely.
Now, y'all have seen the Vegemadic, right? On TV, and they got this new guy on, Chef Jerry from Germany, and you cut your stuff with this. This, in fact, is from back in the days of wood-burning television. Right, back in the early days of this is an early sort of a Vegemadic, right? No, I'm not kidding you. This is a bean chopper. You put the beans in it. You'll notice there's razor blades back, and you would chop your beans for bean salad or whatever you do with beans. But this is like an early Vegemadic, a bean chopper.
Bean chopper.
I lied to you.
A bean chopper?
A bean chopper.
What the hell you do with a half a bean? This guy. I mean, you know, you make red beans and rice back home, but you use the whole damn bean, Jim. Now I'm going to tell y'all what this is. You take this sucker, slap it to the wall like that, and then you run this. You ever been to the? Uh-oh. I forgot the name of the thing, but anyway, you run the string through here, and you crank it on up like that, and then the spools. You know, them big spools like that. You know, the long thing. You know, like for kites and or whatever else you got to do, your pants, whatever you tie up with string. and you roll it on up like that, and need a little oil on this thing now. And you go ahead and you put it, just spool it, and it comes out all nice and neat in your package. Oh, that's what it is.
It's for spooling string?
Okay, that sounds good.
Miss Allison.
Not only have I dated firemen, I've also dated carpenters.
Oh, God.
And there are two different grades of pencil. Carpenters use those real big pencils. There's different grades of lead for different grades of wood, and you place the different grades of sizes of the pencils. It's a pencil sharpener for carpentry tools, for carpenter lead pencils.
A pencil sharpener for carpenters.
Do they have something that go on their hammers?
Yeah, they do.
Mr. Barber.
If Don had moved to the vineyards of Greece instead of the vineyards of the Imperial Valley in California, he would know exactly what this is used for. The Greeks make a fantastically strong wine called ouzo. And ouzo is not only made from the grapes, but they ferment the stems. In order to get the stems to ferment and be the same size as the grapes, they are put down into this. And whoopa! Out comes ouzo.
Ouzo, that licorice-flavored liquor. Anyway, that's the story John's telling us. Somebody's actually telling the truth. We'll find out after you've placed your bets over here. I'll remind you of what our celebrities have said. Jim said it's an early bean chopper. Don said it's a string spooler. Allison said a pencil sharpener for carpenters. And John said an ouzo maker for chopping the stems. Okay, John's putting his in order here. Let's find out how you're betting first of all, sir. 40 points. Janet.
70.
David.
60.
Mabel.
30.
All right. I think I know what it is this time. Of course, I have been wrong in the past. And I'm consistent. I'm wrong again. This is a bean slicer. Jim is telling the truth. Jim. John, if you say Jim, you win 80 points. You said John. Oh. Well, you voted for your namesake. That's okay. Janet bet 70 on Allison, a pencil sharpener. David, you're cringing. You bet 60 on Allison. Oh. Mabel, you were wrong last time. You're right this time. You bet you're wrong again. You bought an Allison. We're having a good time. Come on back.
Give you one clue as to what this might be. It comes from Mrs. Conchita Lopez. That's the clue. Well, she's Mexican, right? Obviously, so it's Mexican. Is it a musical instrument? No, it's Mrs. Conchita Lopez. That means she's in the kitchen. And if she's in the kitchen, she's cooking. And if she's cooking, what is she cooking? No, not tortillas. Hot chocolate, me boys. Put that in the hot chocolate, you spin it around like that, and that's how they make hot chocolate.
We are psyched up and ready to play round three here in the Liars Club. And John, you're in the lead with 110 points, followed by Janet with 80. David's got 70. Mabel, you got 40. Everyone's got a chance to catch up here because it's now 5-1 odds. We can quintuple over here. And we start this time with the loquacious John Barber.
This is fascinating. This is one of the most fascinating devices that we have ever had on this show. It looks like it should be medical in nature. Well, it has to be kept hygienically clean because, and you'll see why. The reason it has to be kept hygienically clean is there's a little plunger over here. If you can see that, Stan, you push this down. That means something goes in here. And what would go in here that would have to be dispensed with a plunger? Have you ever been in a restaurant and you sat down and there was no mustard or ketchup at the table? And you said, "Where's the mustard?" Well, this is an old-fashioned mustard dispenser, and it would fit in there.
All right, Alison LaPlaca, who cuts the mustard each week on Duet. That's a segue. That's a segue. They're not all good. Not all segues have to be perfect. I just have to get to her. That's the deal.
This is medical. It's veterinary, however. It is to feed baby animals. It's like a nipple effect there, and you just squirt up whatever, the milk or whatever, and it's got a little nozzle there, and you can feed the baby lambs or calves. You like that?
Baby bunnies.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Well, that's what they might think it is. But any guys out there, y'all recognize this.
What?
You ever go to the doctor's office and the nurse says, "Excuse me, sir, could you please fill this up?" And when they hand me something like this, I say, "Can I have a glass of water first?" But the thing is, though, in the olden days, you know, they had a little more etiquette and stuff, you know. It's like when you bring the thing out, the lady didn't want to touch it. So she said, "Thank you very much," and they put it in this little thing here so they could carry it to the lab and test for whatever diseases they had back then. Yeah. And that's what it is.
A specimen jar?
That's fine.
I don't want to offend. Jim.
And what a specimen, yes. Now, actually, this is quite a little romantic piece. This is a period piece, a specialty item. Remember when you were a little kid and the fireflies in the summertime would come around and you'd make a little, like a chain, or you'd put around your, or bracelets or whatever. Well, this is you could collect fireflies and put it in there, and it made a lamp, and it would last through most of the evening as you'd sit out and tell tall tales about seeing baseball games when you were a kid. It's a firefly.
Okay, those are the tall tales our stars have told us. Place your bets over here. It is 5-1 in this round 3. I'll remind you of the stories our celebrities have shared with us. John said it is a mustard dispenser. Allison said it is a veterinarian's baby animal feeder. Don said it's a specimen jar. And Jim said a firefly jar. I'm really curious to know what it is, but I'm also curious about how many points you're betting here, John.
50.
Janet says...
Only 20.
David goes for...
30.
And Mabel says, I'll bet... 20. Okay. I can't wait. What do you think it is? It is... a mustard dispenser. John's right. John's right. That is not the one I thought. You can win 250 if it says John, it says Allison. Oh. It says Jim. Oh, no, I'm looking for John. I'm looking for John. It says, oh, Allison, I'm looking for John. Mabel, show me John. Show me John. No! That means we got a good last round. Come on back. There is no round of the New Liars Club I like more than the fourth and final round because we call it the Art Corner, and we also, the odds are 10-1, gang, and it's anybody's ball game. We have a real close game. By the way, fourth round, the rules changed slightly. Remember I said before you could bet up to half your amount? You can bet up to 100 points, and in the unlikely event of a tie, the winner will be the person who bet the most for this round. All right? So you get crazy and reckless here. And this is the Art Corner. I'm standing in front of this lovely painting, and we'll find out from Mr. John Barber the name of the painting, not the artist. We will know the name.
It's called Mustard Dispenser. Actually, it's painted by a fellow named Frank Yankovic, and it's called Frank's Place.
Frank's Place. Okay. I've heard the name before somewhere else. Allison.
It's called Under the Awning.
Under the Awning.
Yes.
Okay. Dono.
I must admit, I'm like colorblind, so I'm just gonna take a guess with this. I don't know what he's doing or whatever, but I think if I would have to take a guess at what the hell it looks like, I'd have to say it's a study in orange and blue.
Good guess for a colorblind guy.
Nice
And
try,
Jim Burns.
It's evocative of the 20s, the bohemian lifestyle. April in Paris. Okay, that's April in the seat there. April in Paris.
It's facing April in Paris. You can see. All right. Those are the stories. Place your bets. Remember, we got a close game going. John said it's called Frank's Place. Allison said Under the Awning. Don said Study in Orange and Blue. Jim said April in Paris. So, remember, it's who bets the most this round if there is a tie. And we got a good game. John's leading. John, Jen are tied. Everyone's bets? All right. John.
That's 60.
60. He's going the whole route. Janet says.
40.
David says.
Going for broke, 40.
I like that spirit. And Mabel's betting everything, too. Everything's on the line. All we need to know is the line that describes that painting. It is called Study in Orange and Blue. Don Yesso was telling the truth. I'm looking for Don. Mabel, I start down here. If Don's name's behind, you win 200 points, you'll be in first place. You bet on John. Oh, no. David, you can take first place. If you said Don, you said Allison. Oh, no. We've got a tie going between Janet and John. I'll start with you, Janet. You can win 400 points if you said Don. You said Jim. What did John bet on? Now, right now, we still got a tie going. We could... Don! What did he win?
Robert Abbey's French Accent Country Collection, a beautiful hand-painted lamp. Vitrified china base with antique brass burner and custom printed fabric shade, furnished by Robert Abbey. And Bernardeau Limoges, 4 place settings of archoir dinnerware. Elegant china enhanced by traditional design interpreted for today's lifestyle, furnished by Bernardeau Limoges. Plus, Landis 5-piece silver hostess serving set, part of their Maestri collection. Crafted from fine Italian silver plate and designed in contemporary elegance, furnished by Landis.
I don't know how you did it, John. I could never get these art corners, but congratulations to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you all 4 for being here. Hey, stars, thank you for being here. And most of all, thank you for being here, because we couldn't have a meeting of the New Liars Club without you. We'll see you next time.
Car rentals courtesy of Hertz. Hertz, the world's leading car rental company. While visiting Vancouver, the stars stay at the Delta River Inn, located minutes from downtown. Limousines for our celebrities provided by BC Limousine Service.
Unusual item that you'd like to share with the rest of us, please take a snapshot of it, send it to us, and the paragraph describing what the item is, then enclose a self-addressed envelope and a phone number if you like. Send it to the New Liars Club, 265 25th Street, West Vancouver, British Columbia. Where, Janet?
489.
That's right. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.